everyone, happy holidays and welcome to Stockvia Max YouTube channel. For those of you that are new to my YouTube, please subscribe and please press that thumbs up for me. Today I want to talk about a few things you can do after you get your book published and on Amazon. Things that I did. The things that I did before I started my book on Amazon. One thing I did was I wanted my book to have reviews, and I didn't know how to go about getting my book reviewed. So I googled it and I found this company called Online Book Club, and I joined it, and I saw that they had 3 packages deal that you can purchase to have your book reviewed. I thought that they were the ones going to be reviewing the book, but they're actually random people that love to read that would actually read your book and give an honest review on your book. And it'll take a few months. And even though my book is already out in Amazon, my book is still getting reviews on Online Book Club. And so I think that when I Googled and found that, I think that that was a good investment that I did. Another thing I did was I wanted to get myself out there, get myself noticed, so I read a book on Let's Get Visible. Let's Get Visible, it pretty much explains to you how to get your book noticed, how to get your book in other people's eyesight, how to gain your audience, and that's what put me up to my YouTube channel. Now, I did a lot of research on YouTube. I listened to a lot of other authors on YouTube, and I said, well, this is the way to go for me, but I needed to get myself right in mind to actually want to sit in front of a camera and actually video myself to give to you all on my journey on becoming an author. It took me some months, and it's like every day I would take a break of my job and I would go and I would do some research on YouTube on authors trying to start their YouTube channel. And when I first decided to do it, I saw where people were getting cameras, and when I looked up the price, I'm like, oh my gosh, these prices are just ridiculous. And then I saw where some of them were using their phone. At the time I had just a regular Android, and they said there was like Android don't do good pictures, that maybe you can do an iPhone. An iPhone does better. I didn't have an iPhone at the time, so I just waited and I just started to do more research. I wanted to get a camera, but I didn't know whether or not I was going to keep my YouTube channel up to get a camera, because these cameras for video filming is pretty expensive to have your picture come out perfectly. So why not just get a phone, an iPhone? And that's what I did. I got an iPhone. And I got a ring, so I can get this beautiful. Huh? You like that? Yeah. Anyway, so I did that. And another thing I did was I did a podcast. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just know that I didn't want to be face to face with someone on a podcast because I'm still shy. I'm so shy. But when I talked to the lady told me, no, we're gonna be doing it on the phone. So I'm like, cool, I would do it. You know, I was gaining, and then when I found out that it's gonna be doing Zoom, I'm like, oh my God, you wanna see me? So I had to really get my mindset into wanting to do the podcast. And I said, you know what? Damn it, it's for me. It's for my book. It's for Resilience of a Black Woman. I want to get her out there. I want her to shine. I want all these young ladies, these mothers, to be single mothers, single dads, to actually get this book, to read my book, to see all the things that I went through being a single parent. I had to be mommy and daddy, and I think I did a damn good job. I just didn't take no for an answer. I went out there and bust my butt and got what I wanted, what I needed. I provided for my kids, and here I am today, an author. I thank you all for joining me on my journey on becoming an author, because this is a hell of a process. It's a hell of a long long journey on trying to get your mind to where you want to be, where you need to be. I just want my name out there. Money wasn't actually on my mind doing a YouTube. My mind was wanting my name out there. Wanting, okay, well, Victoria, Scott V. Mack does a good action book. Maybe we need to get her book. You know, my book, 26 Degrees, is not like one of those books where you have to look up in the dictionary at every word because you don't know how to pronounce it. My book is intermediate. You know, you are gonna know what that means when you read that paragraph or that chapter. You're gonna know where my characters stand, Chase and Casey, all of them, because my book is not on a high-end level where you have to look up in a dictionary at what does that word mean. Some of us are not that keen on big words. Another thing I wanted to adopt when I start being an author or writer was not have like 800 or 500 words in my novels or my books. I didn't want that. My book is 200 to 250 pages or less than 250. Between 200 and 250. That's the highest I would ever go, is 250. Nothing more, nothing less. I chose to do that because I can't, if I was to go get a book that had 500 to 700 pages, I'll be there forever just reading it. One book. Now, I decided to do that because there are a lot of other people that are, you know, just like me, don't want to do, you know, 100,000 words for a novel. Why? So my novel is like boom, bam, bam. And so when you pick up my book, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get beginning, middle, and end, 250. That's it. Another thing that I did was I had set up my author profile on Amazon. When my book first came out on Amazon, my publisher told me that my book was going to be out 24 to 48 hours. It was actually out in hours. When it came out, I was checking the ranking of my book every day, and I saw where it would be 300,000, it would trickle down. Because I wasn't doing any advertising. I wasn't doing any marketing on my book. And I think that's where I messed up at. So I decided to, excuse me, I decided to do my YouTube channel, try to get my book, my name out there. So there are a lot of things that you all could do to try to get your name out there. Another thing I had did was a book trailer for Resist of a Black Woman, because it's my bio. So it's pretty much a book that would actually have me crying. Well, it had me crying. I'm just sentimental. I'm a sentimental fool. And that's why I can't read Resist of a Black Woman again. I wrote it. When I wrote it, I read it as I wrote it. And I can't do no more of that. So I decided to do a book trailer and pretty much tell you all some of the things that I have going on Resist of a Black Woman. And actually my book trailer was aired on the video before this one. So I hope y'all would give me a thumbs up on that video. And another thing that you can do to try to get your name out there is get aired on the radio. Here in Savannah, we have a university where they have their own radio station. You know, get noticed, get yourself out there, get your butt out there. You know, work a little harder. That's all it is, because during the pandemic, because you can't do book signing, that don't mean you can't do advertising. Advertise. It's gonna be a little bit more money. That's why I decided to do advertising on my own, myself, because I didn't want the publishing company to do it, because I know if I pay for my marketing, my ads, I know how much I can afford and how much I can give them right then, other than giving the publishing company a lump sum. I couldn't afford that. So who could afford a couple of $1,000? I can't. So I did the cheap way. I did it to where I could afford. And then there are other cheap ways you can do it because some are free. YouTube. It's free. It's free to upload. This is free. YouTube is free. I should have been did this. But I just want you all to know that getting yourself out there is hard work. You just can't give up. Getting yourself on YouTube when you first get yourself situated to get your videos started, it's hard work. But you have to be determined to not want to give up. It depends on how bad you want it. I want it bad enough, so I had to suck up me being shy and do the damn YouTube channel. Just do it. Do the damn YouTube channel. You know, you'll thank me. You know, you'll thank yourself. But I wanted to thank all my followers for giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate all the ones that actually sent out some comments. You know, when I see I have comments, I'm so eager to comment back. And if you want to get to know me and ask me a few questions on what did I do on my process on becoming an author, on the self-publishing, because I did do self-publishing, let me know. Hit me up in my box. And everything that you need to know will be all below in my description box on the publishing company that I went through, on Let's Get Visible, and my podcast. Everything will be linked below. Thank you all for following me. Please give me a thumbs up. Ooh, broken nail. Give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see y'all soon. Be blessed and happy holidays.